was. Yeah, Dr. Pepper. Now, this is funny. This is funny here. I may get. I don't know. I don't be planning on going off, but sometimes shit hit my head and make me. But what I was trying to say was, let me get this adjusted so I can sit back. I don't really like leaning on them. You know, doing this little situation. Okay, now what I was trying to explain was that, like my wife, well, not my wife. Uh, Most white women drink Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, uh, probably Pepsi too. Yeah, because my mother-in-law was a Pepsi freak. That boy, she drinks some goddamn Pepsi, man. I'm talking about Pepsi. She wasn't drinking no off-brand Pepsi, big K, little small K, middle K. She was a damn Pepsi, you hear me? Uh, this is my first spot where she drank Dr. Pepper. I think it was Dr. Pepper. They drink Dr. Pepper. She drink Dr. Pepper damn she drink that damn E&J back then. I don't know what the hell she's drinking. I know she drinks something. She never was a beer drinker. She drink a little liquor. Beer, a pop though. Let me see my second wife. Mountain Dew, I think. Or Dr. Pepper, one or two. Probably one of them. She drink whatever. Zima for sure. Because Denise. I don't know what Denise drink. But my wife, now I was drinking caffeine free Pepsi. Well, I was drinking that. And I was drinking Pepsi, yeah, and Pepsi. And I drink like the Heat and Treat too. I used to drink that, but that Heat and Treat is something else. I mean, it was ice cold, it's good, but that's just still for getting hot. You know, this is like cough syrup with sugar in it. You know what I mean? But you adapt. I mean, you really do. Give you another prime example. Uh, Now, I want to know how many people ever experienced this. You know, uh, what I'm going to say. I got all these deliveries coming today, and I'll be hearing got so much ice on this damn driveway, and you can hear the people, the delivery trucker waiting on FedEx truck. The first delivery was what I was waiting for, but so if I go off again, I apologize. I just forgot. Uh, but yeah, wisdom on Wednesday. I don't forget what I was gonna say about the pop part. I get back to it when it come back to my mind. I guess short term. Sometimes I'll be off my game and my memory. So don't worry about it. Just know whatever I forget, I'm gonna remember it when I come back. So if you hear me sometime and it sounds like I'm talking about something, go something else. It's not intentional. So it's not intentional. But what I was explaining earlier though, sometimes people deal with different stuff different. You know what I mean? And you got to do what works for you. And a lot of people create unnecessary beefs. We have to learn how to agree to disagree. I mean, this is the United States of America, and we have to understand that just because you don't agree, it don't make that person a bad person. You have a right to your opinion, you know, but don't twist the opinion and make it a lie. You know what I mean? Because that's what gossip is really, lying. Because gospel is not true. Because you used to get in the gossip from second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, nine, 10. Y'all remember that back when any of you 70s kids out here that view me? I don't, and to be honest, I know when people subscribe, but all I get is the email. I don't get to see the person's name unless they have their name attached to the profile of their channel. So you know, and I know what my following, according to analytics, is mainly men. I think between the ages of 32 and 56. I think that's my major following on my channel. Facebook too. I have women that follow too, but most of those women are mostly seasoned women or some of these young ones. Some of them be perpetrating like they trying to get some information. Next thing you know, you get an inbox talking about some content. They're crazy. Yeah, but you see how I be talking about this is the norm though. People do that. They look at your page, they read your disclaimer because most people that pick you out, they read your profile and stuff. They know what you're about before they inbox you, and then you get an inbox, and then they talk about some content. You know. Now, if you're gonna inbox me talking about some content to you young ones out here that I don't know if y'all be baiting. I don't know what y'all be doing, but I go along with it. It's cool. If you got some content, let me know what you got. Send me a preview what you got. If I'm interested, I'll buy it from you. You know what I mean? So you got some content, send it to me. Shit, that's what you want to do. If you want to be, but you can't be, 120 pounds now. You're gonna have to be at least 16 plus, and you got to the BBW hookup. I'm not gonna get, that's what you're gonna have to do. You can't be cutting me talking crazy, and trying to set me up and bait me. If you want to trick me, you gatekeepers out there that got people out there trying to set me up and catch me in some shit. If you really want to catch me, you get me one of these old, cute, little chubby girls and have them send me some content out here and pop up at my door. That'd probably be the best way to kill me too. Have one of these little cute cutie pies come up here. One of these content creators, come knock on my damn door, and tell me, hey baby, hey, no, they don't call you baby. Hey daddy, come on in and can I come over a minute and talk? I got some problem. I was trying to put a nonprofit together and I wanted to talk. Yeah, I done been, I don't have. Can I just be transparent? Can I help somebody? What I mean? I'm a I'm counterintelligent. You can't. That's not gonna work. Let me tell you why. Because women ain't my weakness. You know what I mean? When you trying to get war and you try to bait folk and set folk up, so you got to find out what their weaknesses are. You might know what push their button, but you got to find how you're gonna be able to take them down. You know what I mean? So what I do is I practice what I preach: preventive maintenance. You know what I mean? I don't go nowhere. I stay home. You know what I mean? Medical reasons prohibits me driving. I can drive, but after dust, it's over with. My vision too messed up. And I really don't have trust in the institutions no more. It's not that I'm paranoid, but I've been burnt too many times by a lot of these. Oh, well, we ain't gonna get into all that right now, because then I'll start raising hell. And I just feel pretty, jubilant. And but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Cats sleep. They down there knocked out at my feet. Let me show you. These cats off chain. I'm trying to tell you what I'm talking. These cats love me. They do. I don't care what y'all talk about. They leave me alone. My cats, they laying here at my and laying here at my house slippers. I'm sitting right here. I try to get them lay in the bed. They won't lay in their bed. They want to be over here. They want to be over here with me. And I ain't even a feline. My zodiac is a bull. Cats loving me. Come on now. Huh? So let me see. I got any updates on any crushing today? I got any updates? I don't think I do. Not today. Oh yeah, I was talking this morning about Ironton. That's yeah, that's what I was talking about. I did that this morning, and I was but I think my wife inboxed me and told me that there wasn't no volume on my thing, so that's why I came back and I forgot half the shit I was talking about. It was so early in the morning, I was half asleep. I was trying to come on because Wednesdays, without a doubt, I was trying to be on it and do something, and then after that I might go off, and I do it like that. But yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling today with the cats and just giving you some words of wisdom on 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 this cold day. And I want to say something to you too. And I'll be talking about accountability. I'm being serious about that. You got to be accountable. Okay. And anybody knows me, I'm a different kind of guy. What you see is what you get. But I'm a funny guy, I really am. But I'm an emotional person. Some called me high strung even as young as a child. I've been through a lot of trauma. And sometimes trauma, you it gets activated and deactivated. And sometimes we deactivate it by finding other avenues to avoid the trauma. And then what really incites me, for those that view and follow, people that know about trauma, and then they put on more baggage and unnecessary problems to incite non-characteristic behavior traits that may surface due to the trauma, but no one wants to be accountable. And instead of helping our fellow brother, we rather hold them down. And I don't care what color you are. white, black, green, if you've been called a simp, a lamp, a pimp, no matter what it is, we got to be cool and start doing, what we supposed to be doing that's right, man. Because, you know, just because you ain't got it like that, don't be mad and try to tear another person down. Women, boys, girl, don't do it. Hold on, is this somebody blowing in my door? This might be the day I get ambush. Oh no, that ain't for me. I thought it, I thought it was, you know, whew, Lord, I thought it was something different. But I'm out of breath now. You know, um, and everything like that. But uh, I really appreciate those that do view though. That it means a lot, and it's not about the clicks and the views. It's just about awareness. You know what I mean? I need you to be aware of what goes on. If something is really tugging at my heart, I'm going to talk about it, and it may come off you know, however, but like I tell people, just because you create narratives, and you can make decisions, and that's your constitutional right to make decisions. But just know that every decision you make, there's a consequence, good, bad, or indifferent, and you reap what you sow, good or bad. Okay, so I don't want to be here all day today. I'm tired, and it's almost close to yeah, it's after 11, and I hear my neighbor cutting some out. I don't know what's going on with them, but that's on them. Listen, I ain't got time to be cussing no about. I like peace in my house. What I mean? I will cuss in my house. I mean, no different. But that's not just what I wake up to try to do. But again, go through some shit. If you ain't went through nothing yet, live a while. You will. You will. And if you don't, then you just one of the the few. But most people in life that pursue greatness and pursue some purpose in their life, they're gonna go through some shit. And if you don't go through nothing, then you're not gonna be nothing. I'm just telling you, no pain, no gain. You know what I mean? No pain, no gain. I don't need to steal and take it if I can't make it. I'm gonna make the sacrifices and do preventive maintenance to make sure that the mistakes I made in my past don't last, but they cause me to go to the next level and defeat the devil with the shovel. Hello, come on, talk to me. I know I'm rhyming, but I'm still on time. I'm telling you the truth. Women be like Ruth. Get your bow ass, not a bum. Get your Sprite, put down the rum. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little bit of crown. That'll hold you down. I'm just playing. We get out of here. See, I can go live and flip out and be nice and funny and all that at the same time. Just don't piss me off, please. Thank you. Because I can expose you without going crazy. But when you be gaslighting and all that, and we're gonna be talking about different stuff like that today. The gaslighting, the narcissistic, the sadistic. We're gonna be talking about how society has, I think, programmed some of these women and men to be sadistic toward their children and toward their families. You know what I mean? And then when outsiders see that shit going on, there's a weak link somewhere and they get infiltrate, and next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of shit. It's almost like them with a wild boar. You don't capture the male. Can I talk to some of you southern folks? Because I know y'all know we're going to educate some of these folks from the north, and I'm from the north, but I got southern roots in me. So I can talk about it because it's in my DNA, right? And I watch a lot of National Geographic too. Come on now, I watch stuff. I watch cartoons too. I do because they're funny. And a couple of them I watch is it remind me of a couple individuals that are funny in my life. They're weird, and I look at those different like Rem and Stimpy, stuff like that. But what I was trying to say was Gizmo, you all right, buddy? My cat on alert, his ears went up. You sure he cool? Gizzy, what you wake up for? You heard some shit. Oh, you see a shadow. Yep. My ticket. Gotta go. Yeah, I might have to prepare some lunch today. I might bring my wife on live today. I might. She may be getting off early today. If she do, she come in, and then I might bring her on live. You know, and have her show you a couple things. And my wife made good collages too. So I'm thinking about opening a collage business. I'm thinking about it. If anybody interested in some collages, let me know. Visit to my wife, make some collages. She makes some beautiful collages. We used to have pictures while I lived in Columbus. Uh, before I left, went to Troy, man, she had, I mean, pictures probably big as a damn, I don't know, they big as hell. And she had all these different pictures and designs and stuff on with all the little kids, grandkids. It was nice, real pretty. She's a talented woman, you know, but sometimes people are traumatic and you got to get people away from toxic environments, you know, so that people can grow. And sometimes you can grow in those environments, but you're going to grow as a weed. You see what I mean? Just because you're throwing out seeds don't mean they're gonna come back with good harvest. Sometimes they bring back weeds, thorns, and thistles, and then people get mad when the person grabbed the whistle and they yell it and tell it. You know, I'd rather yell it and tell it instead of selling it because I can do it monetary and get paid off your store. But why demonize and make you look bad? And I'm running to the bank laughing about it. I don't need no profit off your pain. I want to see you gain. You hear what I'm saying? So don't be like Mark Twain. Be like Dwayne. Come on, let's go. Hey, I ain't playing. I ain't playing. I'm just graying. I'm out of here. I'm about to go. I'm about to start clowning and downing, and I don't want nobody to be drowning. You hear what I'm saying? I love you, each and every one of you. And he's 88. Just be great. Okay? Don't be stupid. Be smart. Be intelligent. Act with some integrity. Do what you're supposed to do. Be true to yourself. Don't be chasing everybody else. Don't chase the bag. And by robbing somebody, get your own bag. Even if it's a paper bag, even if it's a double bag, whatever kind of bag it is, grab it and get it for yourself and take care of what you got around you that's positive. If it's negative, leave it alone because it's going to end up with all this political shit going on. They're going to start making up laws and having people locked up in jail for no apparent reason. And I'm telling you right now, if you walk around here and you got a history doing that kind of bullshit, you're going to be swept up. I just told your man in Warren, there's some shit about to sweep through Ohio. He didn't want to hear me. He didn't want to hear me. Come on, Joint Board member. I'm ending with that. You up in Warren. I just looked up some statistics on Warren, and the crime rate is a little different down there for it to be a small ass town. And you got a lot of celebrities live around there from that area. LeBron James, remember, he gone. Hello. What are you doing for Warren? I don't know what he's doing for Cleveland, but what are you doing for Warren? With all this crime and shit. And what are you doing for Warren? Start getting all this damn property. That's what I want to know. Well, matter of fact, since you want to be a Joint Board member, it'd be good for you to find out where that money went. And that get you a seat real quick. You might be the 13th, 14th, 15th man. They might even scribble your name in. Man, you better listen to me, man. I'm trying to help you, David. I tried to help you, but you won't hear me. Now all this shit coming at your front door and back door and side door. But it's funny how people try to backdoor you. But I'm going to use the Bible on y'all. He always make a way of escape. See, y'all opened the back door, left me exposed. But God had a little hidden door. He told me, he said, Pharaoh, push that button. I said, what button? He said, that one. I pushed it, and the side door just popped open. It's 007. I'm on my way to heaven. Some of y'all going to hell and jail. I'm just going to heaven the hard way. Yeah, I'm going to heaven the hard way. But let me leave you with something. You know what I mean? This is serious. No, the wages of sin is death. Don't worry about these cigarettes and my whiskey. Okay, don't worry about that. Worry about this money y'all stealing, those malfeasance, and worry about these kids as victimized, dealing with trauma that we still got stories prior we don't even know about. They ain't made it to Kojic Abuse and Justice at KojicJustice.net. Talk about some of these hidden stories. I got some information, but I'm waiting for the right moment. Have you ever noticed I wait strategically at the right moment to strike? You better pay attention and learn something on this Wisdom Wednesday and quit playing with me. Okay? And quit playing with these people. I'm not coaching now, so I can't say quit playing with me. Quit playing with your constituents. And quit lying to them. And then you older saints has been sitting around and seeing all this shit happen because some of these folks is kin to you. And they done your family wrong. And you'll sit back talking about Bishop Mason. And yes, Lord, Bishop Mason been gone. You got men in place now that didn't even know Bishop. Some of them didn't even know Bishop Mason. Their uncles and their daddies and granddaddies didn't know who the hell Bishop Mason was. Ain't even thinking about Bishop Mason. You know what I mean? They're thinking about how to set up retirement. What y'all need to do is set the jurisdictional bishops up like they got like the U.S. government and let them serve certain terms. And then when they get past that 6, 7, 8, 9th year, if they ain't got a plan and the plan is not being executed and done, they need to sit the hell down. And that way it can rotate. It's time out, in my opinion, as an outsider looking in, for all these men sitting on the throne, waiting till the jurisdiction split 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times, and everybody wanting shots so they can get them some money before the target's on their back. Yeah, y'all better quit playing on me, man. Y'all crazy. Yeah, some of y'all crazy. I ain't gonna say all of y'all. I'm gonna quit condemning the whole organization. I'm just gonna condemn the ones in these 88 counties I know about. Okay, so go ahead and do what you got to do, and and that gentleman in Cleveland that's an attorney. I'm gonna challenge you in a couple of days, and I think you cocky enough to send me a cease and desist because I just got some information on you, sir, about what you did to my boy Mark. So I might be coming after your ass here pretty soon, Mr. Parker. So I hope you got somebody watching this. I might be coming for your ass too, if I can confirm that information. I'm not going to even open my mouth and repeat what I heard. But if what I heard is true about my friend when he passed away and you had some involvement in some shit that I'm hearing, I'm coming for your ass. And I might be talking to the bar about you. But back to Sappho, I'll be filling those documents out and mailing them back to Brentwood, Tennessee here pretty soon. I forget what they call that board down there in Tennessee. Professional board of responsibility, something like that. Yeah, I got the people contacting me finally, and I got the information. So I'm going to be filing some paperwork on you and a couple other attorneys that I know that's from that area. It's in Church of God in Christ that I know for a fact are doing some stuff that's not. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not going to get up here calling you and telling you all. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to start doing what I do. And now that my name is back, I'm just going to start using my pencil because the pen is mightier than the sword and your tongue. You done play with the right one. You hear what I'm saying? And to those that really doubted me, and I'm gonna hit you so bad with it, I'm gonna do a JDWick Ellis on you. That's how deep it's gonna be. Cause y'all played him. I didn't agree with everything he did, but that man, he did a whole bunch for J.L. Patterson, and y'all played him. Rest his soul. But that's one of my fraternal brothers. And I got respect for Bishop Ellis. Hear me? Yeah, I got respect for the late Bishop Ellis. And I got respect for the Yarborough family. That's a traveling man, too. A Yarborough. A young. So, Northwest. I think he was in Northwest. I think he went over there with he did go over there with Ellis. Good people. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta agree with everybody's method. But he was a man of excellence. And he knew what the hell he was talking about. You see what I'm saying? So, be careful who you play with. You know what I mean? You can drag and drag and drag. I promised you, the gentleman that I did talk to, he busy. I'm going to give him due process to handle it. But so forth, I'm going to deal with you and dismantle you, sir, because you arrogant and you disrespectful. And I've reached out to you a couple of times, even after I've left. And now I know your little Wisconsin situation, and I know what you're doing. I got you handled, baby, in the bag. Don't worry about it. I ain't going to tell you no more about it. Just look for that paperwork. And matter of fact, I'll just take a screen. I'll go ahead and get you a screenshot on the paper so you'll see the paperwork I'm filling out on your behind. I just got some visual problem. I have to wait. I'm here 12 hours by myself. I have to wait till my wife get in, help me fill this paperwork out so I can see what I'm filling out. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna get this certified mail. Okay. Take care today, 'cause it's chilly. Yeah, it's chilly. So I got to get back to my programming and everything like that. And I appreciate what you're doing. Keep on pursuing and keep up the good work, really. Those out here trying, you men's out here trying, waking up every morning, breaking your neck, trying to take care of your kids. You women out here that's single, that got dogged out, that's really trying and you're doing the best you can. Hey, my hat's off to you today. Have a good Wednesday. I'm trying to give you some golden nuggets to help you through this tedious journey. Okay? So be like Cameo. Don't be lonely, because you can be in a crowded room of people and still be lonely. But you know what? I got company. Now we'll hold on to that. Now them girls, I don't even want to go there with them. Them girls, man. I was listening to that song this morning. Bum, 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 bum. Lexi was getting in with them too. I was watching the competition and I was watching. Gail, April, man. I'm saying, and them girls will be flipping that hair. You know what I mean? Them girls be flipping that. Let me get off of that. Hey, I love y'all. 88. Be great. Just don't be late. Celebrate one another. Okay? And you're going to make it to the next level if you keep defeating the devil. But if you stand still, you know what? Whew, you're going to fall down the hill. Huh? Because I want you to be like Hammer, the slammer, and I want you to gain some momentum. You hear what I'm saying? Talk to me. Can somebody talk to me? Oh, well, maybe I ain't got the comments on. I ain't worried about it. Hey, take care. Be good. Mm-hmm.